Hi, Tamsin and Corey. And these Americans say that they are stranded abroad, no fault of their own. Their frustrations with the U.S. government is sky high. They feel the government should step in and that they should have planned ahead to get tens of thousands of their own citizens back home on U.S. soil.
Giancarlo Bruno left on March 11th to visit relatives in Suriname. Here he is, happily enjoying time with loved ones. At that point, it was still okay for Americans to travel. And then the following week on the 19th, the State Department issued a level 4 advisory. All U.S. citizens should avoid any and all international travel.
On the way to the airport, in the car, I said, let me see if I can change my seat. And when I opened the app, it said your flight is canceled.
And so began his journey to get back home to Jersey City, to his job, his life, and to his diabetic mother during this coronavirus crisis. But his flight was never rebooked. In fact, Cobra Air put in place a 30-day moratorium on all flights. Giancarlo sought help from the U.S. State Department and the American Embassy in Suriname. They suggested a charter flight by Eastern Airlines.
There's a relief flight, and I was like, oh, wow, this is amazing. I'm leaving tomorrow night. And then as soon as I click on it, it was like, this is going to be about $1,200.
Giancarlo is not alone. One of over 10,000 Americans stranded all over the world after widespread border closures due to the COVID-19 outbreak, including this Florida couple who say they are just two of at least 700 Americans in Honduras.
They just keep pointing us back to the State Department, who keep pointing us back to the airline. And so, we're back to square one again.
When he pointed out to the consular sector of the American Embassy that seats on the chartered flight are going for over $1,000 a person, they sent him this email suggesting he come up with a payment plan by borrowing money from friends or family members.
Well, the government hasn't thought this through. And I think that it would have been, wise of them to consider subsidizing part of the cost at least. Because this is definitely not what anyone expected.
Okay, so what happens to Giancarlo now? Well, he is checking back tomorrow. He should know if Suriname Airways will be opening some flights. Now, if that doesn't happen, there are other options, very few though. He could possibly get on another airline to fly to Europe and then somehow make his way home from there. But bottom line, it is looking more and more like he's going to have to shell out the $1,200 just to get home in time. His options are quite limited. We're live via Skype tonight. I'm Shirley Chan, Pix 11 News.